Well, Jets fans, we're talking about Dubois again, but he hasn't been traded. Pierre-Luc Dubois today signs a $6 million one-year deal with the Winnipeg Jets. He's back. For how long? I have no idea. Does he start the season with the Jets? I have no idea. So if you're brand new to this channel and you haven't already subscribed, definitely do so, because we're going to be keeping up to date with all the Pierre-Luc Dubois drama that will continue to come out during this offseason, because this guy has just become the biggest cancer in the Jets locker room, and that's a locker room with a lot of cancers, reportedly. So, yeah, how do I feel about this? Honestly, I really don't care. I don't want Dubois on the Jets anymore. I'm past it. Any guy that comes out and says what he does about I'm leaving and blah, 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 I don't want him on the team. I don't care about 2-year window. I care about trying to win and have a long-term success, and Dubois just clearly is not part of that vision and doesn't see that vision with Winnipeg, or you don't have your agent going out there and saying that stuff. You don't attend the draft expecting a trade and going out there to put on a Montreal jersey in Montreal and all the other antics that have happened over the last couple of weeks. But nonetheless, Dubois has been signed to the 1-year, $6 million contract, his arbitration deal, or whatever his deal is. I can't remember the exact name for it. I'm pretty sure it's his arbitration deal. But nonetheless, he'll be having a meeting on Monday with all the media, so that will be interesting, because, Jesus, I cannot imagine that will go well. If I was the media, I would tear him to shreds. But yeah, Dubois is the guy. Like we've said, we've talked about this before. We've talked about him a lot recently. 81 games last year with the Winnipeg Jets, 28 goals, 32 assists for 60 points, coming off of a much improved season of only 20 points last year in 41 games. Very disappointing year for Dubois' first year with the Jets. A very good rebound year, obviously, with the team last season, and we all expected to have him be part of this club for a long time. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case anymore, based on all these rumors, but nonetheless, he is signed. He is a Winnipeg Jet for now, and that really all comes down to, in my opinion, how Kevin Cheveldayoff wants to approach the rest of this offseason. Does he want to go out there and try to sign some guys? It's been linked that potentially the Jets have been in on some free agent depth signings that have went out lately, and potentially some trades as well, and we've just missed out on them. We haven't been able to finish it and pull the trigger, and that sucks, because this is a team that let Svechnikov walk. Svechnikov was good, young depth that had potential to grow, and now we need to replace him, and I don't know necessarily who you replace him with within the system. Mason Appleton still needs to be re-signed. I can sure as hell tell you that Jeff Malott re-signing, but does not mean he will be playing for the Jets next season, so I really don't know what's next for this club. I still don't see a world where Dubois is a Jet go into next season. Like, does he start with the team? Let's just narrow this down a little bit. Does he start the season with the Jets? I'm gonna go out and say yes, even though every bone in my body is telling me no. I do not see it, but at the same time, because the Jets are the Jets, they're going to roll him out there. He's going to be booed to shit on the home opener, well-deserved. But I think, honest to God, guys, what this contract signifies is that Dubois will be dealt at the deadline. I think this is Chevy trying to save face a little bit. He can't trade him now, especially after Laine re-signs with Columbus. You cannot trade Dubois for scraps. If you do that, after Laine just signed long-term with Columbus, then you don't ever deserve to be in the league again. It's as simple as that. The fact that he even got the contract to begin with at the first day of the offseason was a joke. But nonetheless, Dubois, where does he go? What happens? I have no clue. But the only thing I can tell you guys is that if Dubois is not traded by the start of the season, and he starts the season with the Jets, I do not see a world where he is either not traded by Christmas or at least the deadline. I think, honest to God, what this signifies is Dubois will be the big deadline acquisition this year for some team out there. Dubois will be one of the top 3 pieces available, potentially, and I think that the Jets are hoping that they can get a team to overpay at the deadline, just how they got a team to overpay for Andrew Kopp, and potentially be able to get some guys that can make their team better, some younger pieces that have some potential, and I really think that's the only option that this club has right now, honestly. It's one of those scenarios where, do you trade him for scraps right now and try to go with what you can? Do you take a Dvorak? Do you take an Anderson from Montreal? Do you look at other teams potentially? I don't know. Now that he's signed, it's going to be tough to move him to a team for a big package that will be good right now. I think, honest to God, that this signifies to me that Dubois will start the season with the Jets, whether or not you agree with that or not, because I don't. He will, and I think that he will be dealt at the deadline. I think that he will not be here next season. I don't think he signs long-term still, and I really believe that Pierre-Luc Dubois will end up being traded at the deadline for a pretty good return, but still not as what Patrick Laine is. So, I don't know. Dubois is a Jet. I really don't give a shit. He's tainted this for himself. I don't think any fans are celebrating this right now, and for good reason. So, we'll be watching this with a close eye, because he's a very interesting conversation point, but as it stands right now, Jets still have a lot of issues that they're going to have to answer before that puck drops to start the 2022-2023 NHL season. So with all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, definitely drop a like and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are on all this Dubois stuff and the contract and what you think will end up happening with him going into next season and throughout the rest of this offseason. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out all the links down in the affiliated links down in the description below. Excuse me. Have a great rest of your day. Peace, love, and positivity as always. Go Jets, go! And I will see you guys in the next one.